Simon comes in and he's like, it doesn't matter what chair you sit in. When Simon comes in the room, that was his chair.
He doesn't sit on stools.
But that's not true.
You did. You don't sit in stools, and you came in here, and you're like, oh, that was my stool.
And I'm like, I always sit over here with, that stool.
But I moved that stool. I took that stool, put it in front of the microphone where I was going to sit.
I'm not a seating elitist.
I've never seen you sit in a stool.
No.
I usually don't, but I thought the chairs were taken. I don't like sitting in stools.
We are down one chair. Duralis's chair has broken.
Which, by the way, you need to get rid of that motherfucker.
You know what? I might fix it.
No, then fix it.
You've been saying that
Either
for a
fix
month
it
now.
or throw it away.
Fix
I'm
your
sick
damn
of looking
attitude.
at it.
Fix your attitude.
But I am sick of looking at it.
Here.
I'm sick of looking at it.
Here, I'm taking a picture of this chair.
Thank you.
You're going to fix
it's
that?
sitting right by the fucking microwave.
I'm
just
trying
sitting there.
to pretend it doesn't exist.
Like all your other problems.
I don't know if you can fix that chair.
Oh, Jesus.
Damn.
What is this
Well,
about?
I do the same thing, too. Let's
What
talk about
what?
problems.
Well, now you sit on stools.
You're just avoiding your
make up
chair.
your
I'm
mind.
just saying.
Do you have problems you want to talk about?
What is this video?
This is just us hanging out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just hanging out today.
Like,
Is that really?
It
Yeah.
really is. It was like
Yeah.
we got an hour before supper. We should record something.
Supper.
Some people call it dinner.
You say supper might be something we might have set up in New York, but you know what? Like down here, living in the South, whenever one of my kids says cuss, I'm like, no, it's curse.
Well, how about this? Soda or soda pop or
Oh, yeah.
pop or
We've
Coke.
talked about that before.
No, listen, the weirdest is when people call it Coke.
Yeah, no, I know.
Well, it's the same thing as
Is
Band-Aid.
Sundrop Coke?
No, but
mean
when it's
Sprite Coke?
but when it's a dark mattered soft drink,
No, they
just
say-
like Band-Aid.
Okay, but
It
they
might
say
be a Dr.
everything
Pepper.
is Coke.
Everything?
Yeah.
I want to have
Oh, yeah.
that
If
Mountain
it's a
Dew
soft-
Coke.
Yeah.
No, those
Yeah.
is those.
Really?
Those areas exist.
Mountain Dew Coke.
No, they don't say that. They just.
What kind of Coke do you have?
kind of Coke?
You have-
well,
you have
there's
Mountain Dew?
Dew and Sprite. And,
Oh, really?
That's
Yeah.
crazy
I
talk.
didn't even know that
Oh,
that
yeah.
existed.
Yeah, I've never heard of that before.
no,
either.
that,
Yeah, that's
that
weird.
exists.
That's pretty funny.
What's the Band-Aid thing?
Band-Aid isn't a Band-Aid. An adhesive bandage is a bandage. They named it Band-Aid. It was one of the first ones, and now everyone
everything's-
calls it Band-Aid, but it's not Band-Aid.
But it's a lot different than the
Just
Coke
like I
thing,
need a
though.
Xerox. No, you don't. You need a copy or a lot of other things. What do you think about PDA?
PDA is a public display of affection.
Yeah.
Something
No.
tells me that you have not had hardly any encounters with public displays
Yeah, of his own?
What do you count as a public display of affection?
Making out like pretty hardcore.
Like, holy shit, guys, get a room kind of
I
level.
think as a kid, if you get a chance to kiss a girl, you do it.
Yeah,
Oh, I know.
Public displays of affection?
Yes,
Yeah, no, I remember having girlfriends in high school and getting all kissy with them in a parking lot.
I know. I was just saying.
Once
I
you
bet
get a
you,
house-
because I'm
Yeah.
analyzing
You're
what
like,
you are,
well-
though. I'm analyzing your personality and thinking that you might have.
You know, I'm all about holding my girl's hand or doing stuff like that, and some people think that's too much.
I like holding hands. And it warms my heart if I see an old couple holding hands.
In some countries, dudes hold hands just when they're buddies.
That's true.
Yeah.
And you know what? It's okay for me to think that that's fucking weird.
Yeah.
I love.
We're not used to seeing it.
Of course, yeah.
It's weird.
Depends on how you hold the hand. If you interlock the fingers,
yeah.
that's getting a little.
It's getting a little much, isn't it?
I went to the lake last weekend.
Cool.
We finished animating, and it was time to go to the lake and get sun and float, and I rolled roller coasters.
You did the Fury 325.
I did the Fury. Is it
called-
325? Why
I
are there
think
numbers
so.
in there?
Because it's 325 foot.
Oh, the drop. The
Damn.
first drop. Yeah, and I was in the front row. I was looking
Yeah.
straight down.
How'd that feel?
Man.
Great.
Made your,
Oh,
butt, made your
so-
butthole clench a little
A
bit?
little clinchy. I love it.
Yeah, that's awesome. If
It's
you're
a-
gonna do it, do it.
I like a
Good
good
looking
roller
coaster right there. Oh, I'm a little jelly on that one. I need to get out there.
I never gave a shit about the Olympics.
You didn't?
No.
I tell you what.
I like watching somebody who's a beast.
Yeah.
I like watching Usain Bolt.
yeah.
Dude,
I like
yeah.
watching Phelps.
Phelps, like, he is the greatest Olympian of all time. That says a lot.
He's a good swimmer.
Did you guys see what happened to that pool down in Rio? I think
my
for the
peed in
diving. Huh?
It's my peed in it.
Maybe. It's like bright green.
Michael Phelps peed
It's
in
bright
it.
green.
It turned bright green and
Oh,
nobody really
really?
knows why yet.
Really?
Yeah.
Nobody knows why.
They don't know why. Maybe by the time this video comes out, they will have known why, because obviously they're doing tests.
So wait,
but all of a sudden it turned this crazy bright green.
And they swam. Like, how do they fucking? That's crazy.
Well, it's for the diving, I think.
Well, it doesn't matter. Somebody went into something.
Okay, well, somebody has to know that, okay, it's fine if it turns green.
You know,
'Cause
somebody
I've seen
snuck
green
in there
pools.
at night. They put some lime Gatorade in it.
Yeah.
That's not how it works, Neebs.
Food
Why?
Coloring.
How's
Why?
that not work? Why?
You
How
mean
much lime
took
Gatorade
out
would
all
you
the
need
water and then put it all in?
No, you
That's what
pour
you'd
a
have to
couple
do.
gallons of lime green powder in there, and you kick around a little bit.
Probably
green
food
food-
coloring would spread
work
more,
much
right?
better.
Yeah, because they do food coloring like St. Patty's Day.
Oh,
that
the
one place
rivers.
that does
They'll
the
do full
river,
rivers.
which seems like a bad idea, but
Yeah. So Gatorade, bad answer. Food coloring, good answer.
oh, geez, okay. Durali's just pulled up a picture of what
That's
this looks
green.
like. It actually looks really cool.
It's kind of neat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
One of the divers said that it helped
Tasted
her
like lime.
because she could see better. Yeah. Yeah. Sponsored by Gatorade. It's the Ecto Cooler.
Oh God, Ecto Cooler pool.
Yeah. No, but she said she could see better
Gross.
because it wasn't so. I don't know. Something helped her. She enjoyed it.
She'll be dead in a week.
Yeah, she's gonna be dead.
I didn't see
slow-mo.
that. I like seeing the slow mo in that angle. It's very different from what I saw.
So we just stopped to look at this Filipino diver, and it is funny,
Yeah.
but
Look, I'm scared to jump more than once on a diving board.
Yeah.
Like that freaks me the fuck out. Like he jumped like 3 times. Like bounce, and then
Yeah.
that last bounce.
Oh,
But
yeah.
what about
Deal.
the flip? It's the flip that's what makes it scary.
Oh, no,
the
the
whole
flip's-
twist.
It's good too. Like no,
Yeah.
I'm impressed with his athleticism.
like I don't know much about the Philippines sporting community, but it could be like one of those things. It's like
They just had to get.
they just don't have a guy, and this guy had
Yeah,
the guts to do it.
But what do? You have the guts to do it. Then you change your dive. You don't go, hey, I'm going to fucking go for the triple Lindy or whatever the fuck you call it. You end up doing something you could do.
But it might be like, look, this is my only shot. I only nail this 1 out of 100 times.
There you go. Maybe it was.
I might get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I learned a lot about Zika today.
Tell me.
Apparently, it's very similar to like having chicken pox or measles. So, like, they're almost saying that maybe you should just get it and it'll be gone in a couple weeks.
So there'll
and
be
you
a
might
Zika
never get
vaccine
it again.
soon.
And the vaccine might be Zika itself.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I have a friend who has a dog named Zika.
Really?
She's had the dog for years.
Yeah.
And then, like, all of a sudden, it's like, oh, man, that's kind of...
She should change the name to
Here's
Virus.
Zika.
Hey, Virus.
Yeah.
Come here, Virus.
Yeah.
Virus would be a good name for a dog.
I know.
You know Zika.
Virus.
Yeah. Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been camping with Zika.
Oh, that's Zika.
Yeah.
Oh,
Zika
it's a-
the husky.
It's a
Beautiful
good-looking
dog.
dog right there. Good-looking dog.
The funniest things when she put Zika in that little bitty blow-up boat
Oh, yeah.
for, like, babies.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
And send her
Yeah.
across the lake. Zika's like, oh, crap.
Zika did not look happy to be there.
Yeah.
We were swimming across this lake, this dog in this flotation device, just like, I don't like this.
It sounds
I
cruel.
do not
But
like
she
this.
made it.
She survived. Does that
I think
make it
she was
okay?
happy to get back.
I found it like growing up in Minnesota on frozen over lakes. Whenever our dog growing up, when we'd drive onto the lake, to ice fish or whatever, dogs immediately know that they're on water.
They freak
Like,
out?
Yeah, you can tell that their demeanor changes the second you're on the lake.
I'd like that. I'd like to go fishing in a hut and drink.
It's great.
And drill through the ice and just sit there and fish. Fishing is so much fun.
I've stayed out there for a week. My brother and I had a ice house. It was 10 by 20. There was a little 2-burner stove, a little shitter we didn't use. We'd hook up the little black and white TV to the car. Had 2 bunk bed kind of thing.
How warm was it in the
Well,
bunker?
you'd use a propane heater, like one of those like
Yeah.
sunflower things.
all right.
And another good thing is like we'd like my friends and I, we'd make little ice house cities on the lake. So we'd find out where everyone else would set up, and before you know it, you had a little village. So you'd go out there.
How
and,
warm was it, though?
What do you mean?
You
Where?
said- I said,
60
how warm
degrees
was it? And you said we had a
inside.
heater.
Propane
Well, it depends
heaters-
on how much your
Yeah.
fucking propane
No,
heater set.
I know,
Yeah.
but like
Is it
you
like
could easily
60?
be 60, right?
If
in
you're
there?
next to it, it's hot as shit.
No, but I
it
mean-
makes the say the 10 by 20 place. Yeah, it's going to be about 60. Sure.
Yeah, 60.
comfortable.
That's
Fair
the answer.
safe, yeah.
60 is comfortable.
Get inside.
Like you're going to
get
take
nice
off
and
the
nice.
jacket.
It's not like you're freezing all night.
No.
No. You can't sleep that way.
I mean, you could.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Like when we went to Comic-Con
Oh, and camped
and we
halfway.
camped.
That was a cold night.
That was a cold, yeah. It's very
Yeah, it was
damn
really
cold.
It was
cold.
about 40 mid-40s.
You think?
I didn't. Yeah.
You
I
thought it
didn't-
was colder?
I didn't sleep that
No,
night.
I didn't think it was that cold. I knew I was shivering, but I didn't know it was that cold.
I like sleeping in the cold. When I was a kid, I used to open up the windows in the dead of winter.
Oh, yeah.
I like sleeping in the cold.
That's why your parents are poor now.
Yeah. We didn't. Yeah, pretty much.
They were heating the whole world.